This month we're celebrating the 50th anniversary of Title IX being signed into law, and today I am very fortunate to speak with three former members of the Wisconsin women's basketball team. We got Kristi Austin, we have kim-bertagnoli, and Sandi Skubal. Thank you three so much for making time today. We are really excited to hear about your stories playing basketball here at Wisconsin.
Thank you so much for doing the story.
Thank you.
So, first and foremost, where we're recording, and when I say here at Wisconsin, we are actually recorded at the Kohl Center. A little anachronistic because y'all did not play here at the Kohl Center, but first and foremost, looking at Sandi, because they say, for those that don't know, December 6th, 1974 is the first game, the quote-unquote intercollegiate play for Wisconsin women's basketball, where, and we'll get to that story later, where y'all travel down to Iowa City, Iowa to play Minnesota and come out with a 10-point win. So we're going to get to that game in just a little bit. But before, Sandi, you played from 1969 to 1973, before the quote-unquote intercollegiate play. For those that don't know, and you sent me a great list of just what you had to, what you experienced. Starting off, just where did you practice? Where did you play?
Well, back then there wasn't any high school ball at all. So I came to school here and got on campus, and I loved playing basketball because I had two older brothers and we always played outside. And so I started looking for if there was any place on campus to play. And I did find that there was a team, and it was at Lathrop Hall, and we played in the second floor gym, and there was a track going around the top, and on three sides the wall was within 3 feet of the sidelines or end line. But we were just so happy to play because we had never played before. And the first game we played, they made us play the 6-player rules, which was 2 forwards, 2 guards. You had to stay on your own half of the court, and then 2 rovers going back and forth. But then after after that first game, we played 5-on-5 and continued that way. So.
Now, Kim, I know you played one season for the 1974-75 season, but then you also played some years of volleyball too. How did you get involved with both of those sports?
Well, to be honest, Jake, I don't remember how I got involved. I, like Sandi, knew I wanted to continue playing, because I had played 4 years in high school. I actually played 3 sports, so I was doing something all the time because I just loved being in sports. And like Sandi, I had 2 older brothers who I was always competing with. So racing them down the street, or trying to jump higher than them, those kinds of things. But so I played volleyball first. And I think that I must have found out from some of my former teammates from high school, because they were on the basketball team for 1 year by the time I had come. Certainly no one came up to me and asked me to play. I don't remember hearing about basketball sign up or anything like Sandi's experience.
And what about you, Kristi?
I do recall, though, my father talking to me about there was a women's basketball team at the UW and that I could go and play if I wanted to play, but I was really actually going to Arizona State. I had gotten a scholarship to play softball at Arizona State, and it was just at the last minute I changed my mind due to my family and decided to come to Madison and go to school in Madison. But I played basketball through high school at my junior and senior year. That's when they offered basketball to us. Otherwise, I had played volleyball and a lot of softball prior to that. But I also had 3 older brothers and a sister, so being the baby of 5, I was their Mikey. So they all thought that I should go ahead and do something like this because I was athletic.
Very different from how things are now.
Yeah,
where,
very
everything's out there, what's happening, or there's a recruiter coming to talk to your coach in high school. There was nothing like that for us at all.
And they also said at that time, if you're looking for assistance, we only give assistance if needed, by financial need. And well, as soon as I would say my father had a business, that killed that right there. So there was no such things as really scholarships or any of that nature.
So we all played because we wanted to play. We loved to play, and we
loved the game.
just wanted to continue to play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.